assets and liabilities. We want to know the profit or loss on revaluation, but we don't want to show that change in our books. That's why we revalue our assets and liabilities and then calculate the net effect of that and distribute it to partners and don't change the value in the books. So memorandum revaluation account is prepared, which is divided into two parts. First part is prepared in the same manner as revaluation account. So the first part we prepare in memorandum revaluation account. There is two parts. The first part is same as the revaluation account. Like when we prepare revaluation account, we debit all the loss, we credit all the gains. So same with the memorandum revaluation account first part. But the second part of memorandum revaluation account will be just opposite the revaluation account. Okay. So all the items on the debit side are shown on the credit side, and all the items on the credit side are shown on the debit side of second part. So items which are on the debit side of first part will be shown on the credit side of second part. Items which are on the credit side of first part will be shown at the debit side of second part. So if first part has profit, then second part will be in loss. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can see the format here.
So it's the opposite of a revaluation account, right?
First part is same as the revaluation account, and the second part is opposite of revaluation account.
Oh.
So if you can see, okay, so you can see that two assets account decrease on the debit side in first part, and two assets account decrease on the credit side of second part. Yes.
Sir, are you sharing the screen or?
You are not able to.
No, I cannot see anything.
Okay. No. Now you can see this.
Yes, sir, I can see.
So you can see here, two assets account decrease on the debit side in first part, and two assets decrease on the credit side in second part. Okay, so this is our second part. This is our second part, and this is our first part. So let's write here. So if you prepare a revaluation account, we have to do two things. First, we prepare both parts of revaluation. Okay, and whatever the profit or loss, if profit or loss is in first part, then old ratio. Okay, and if it is in second part, then new ratio. New ratio, not sacrifice. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Let's take an example to understand this better. Because I think you have prepared the revaluation account by yourself from your books.
What, sir?
Have you prepared the questions of revaluation account?
Yes, sir. Some of them.
Okay, so now you understand the revaluation account clearly.
Yes, sir.
Before we move on to second part, that is memorandum revaluation account, I want to be sure that you know the revaluation account very well.
So the memorandum is the opposite, right? So whatever is in the revaluation account, you have to write the opposite thing.
Yes, we have to talk about the revaluation part in understanding the memorandum revaluation account.
Yes, sir.
So if you understand better the revaluation account, then you can also understand the memorandum revaluation account.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Let's
Yes.
say let's take an example for this. That
Sir, except for my journal entries, it's not that good. My journal entries, I'm not good at journal entries.
the journal entry, we don't require journal entries memorandum revaluation account, because in memorandum revaluation account, we don't pass journal entry. It is prepared just to remember. We don't pass journal entry in memorandum revaluation account.
Oh, okay, okay, sir.
So let's say there is a revaluation profit. There is, I'm taking an example, a revaluation profit of 10,000. 10,000 is very low amount, so it is 10 lakh. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And there is 3 partners. Old ratio of A and B is 3:2, and new ratio of A, B, and C is 5:3:2. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we have to solve the situation as per second part. So if we get the profit of revaluation, this, and we don't want to show the profit in the books, means we don't want to change the value in the books. So what will happen in the future? Let's say this 10 lakh, let's say our land we purchased at 10 lakh, and now at the time of admission, value is 20 lakh. Okay. Value is 20 lakh.
20 lakh.
So we get the 10 lakh profit.
Profit, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if there is profit of 10 lakh at the time of admission, we know that we have a profit of 10 lakh at in land. Okay. So our value of land is increased. That's why there is profit of 10 lakh in our books. So if we change right now, we will distribute the profit right now. Okay. If
yes, sir,
we change the value of land at the time of admission, then the profit on valuation of land will be distributed between old partners. Yes?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In their old ratio. So let's say if the profit is distributed, revaluation profit is distributed in old ratio, that is 3:2. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Because you know that revaluation is related to past, and profit or loss on revaluation is also a past profit or loss. That's why this profit or loss is distributed between old partners in old ratio. There is no share of new partner in revaluation profit or loss. because new partner is not there when land value is increased. Okay, so it is
Yes, sir.
increased in past.
Yes, sir.
So we are revaluation. If we distribute the profit, A will get 12 lakh. Okay, and B will get 8 lakh. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. So it's like 20 lakh multiplied by 3 by 5.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
And now, if we don't distribute the profit right now, then think about it. If you don't distribute the profit, then C will become the partner, the new partner.
Yes, sir.
And in future, when we distribute that profit, then C will also get the share in that profit or not?
In the future?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then C will get the profit because he is also a partner now. So whatever the profit in future we will distribute, it will be distributed between all of the partners, that is A, B, and C in their new profit sharing ratio, which is 5:3:2. Yes.
Yes. The new ratio. Yes, sir.
So A will get 10 lakh. Sorry, there is a mistake. There is a mistake. We don't have a profit of 20 lakh. We have profit of 10 lakh only. Yes. So we have to
Yeah.
distribute the profit, not total value. We don't have to distribute this. We have to distribute this. So A will get 6 lakh and B will get 4 lakh. And in the new ratio, A will get 5 lakh, B will get 3 lakh, and C will also get 2 lakh. So you can see that if we don't distribute the profit right now, A will be in loss of 1 lakh, because in old ratio he is getting 6 lakh and in new ratio he is getting 5 lakh only.
Yes, sir.
B is also in loss of 1 lakh and C is in profit of 2 lakh.
2 lakh. Yes, sir.
Because C is not getting anything if the profit is distributed in old ratio, but now in new ratio he is getting 2 lakh.
Yes, sir.
So in future, if we distribute this profit, then it will be distributed like this. And if this profit is distributed right now, then this. So which is beneficial for A and B? Obviously, the old ratio.
Yes, sir.
Means we have to distribute the profit right now. But if question says that you have to distribute the profit in future, not right, then we cannot do anything. We have to distribute the profit in future, and then A will get the share in profit also. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but A and B will not leave C for free. A and B will say that you are getting 2 lakh extra in future because we are not distributing the profit right now.
Yes.
So you have to compensate us for that loss, because you will get 2 lakh profit on which you don't have any right, because this 2 lakh belongs to A and B.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now C has to compensate A and B. C has to compensate 2 lakh, 1 lakh to A and 1 lakh to B, because C will get the benefit in future. So now if A and B will get 1 lakh from C, then there is no profit, no loss for C. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So in future, C is getting 2 lakh extra profit. So that's why A and B is taking 1 lakh profit from C right now.
Okay.
Okay, so all this is about this memorandum revaluation account is about this, because we don't want to distribute the revaluation profit to C. That's why we are getting compensation from C right now. Is that
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes, sir. It's
So
clear.
so now, what we do in revaluation account, understand this. If in first part, A, let's say there is 10 lakh profit. Yes or no?
10 lakh profit. Okay.
So in our example, there is 10 lakh profit. So 10 lakh will be distributed between,
All A and B.
yes, and that 10 lakh profit will become 10 lakh loss in second part. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. For A and B, it will be loss. Yes.
Yes, for A and B and C also, not only A and B.
But C is getting profit 2 lakh, right?
Yeah, I showed you this example. No? Actually, I'm talking about memorandum revaluation. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Let's prepare a memorandum revaluation so you will understand.
Yes.
So it is our memorandum revaluation account, and there is a profit of 10 lakh that we have to write here by lakh. 10 lakh. So this profit we have to distribute this between A, B, in old ratio, that is 6 lakh and 4 lakh. Yes.
Yes, sir.
A is getting profit and B is getting profit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in second part, land will come here because it's just opposite. That's why land will be here, and it will be total like this. Lakh. And in second part, this profit becomes loss. Yes or no?
In the second part.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Because it's just opposite of first part. So if there is profit in first part, then there will be loss in second part. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So there is loss in second part. And now this loss will be distributed between all partners in their new profit sharing ratio.
Yes, sir.
So A will get 5 lakh, B will get 3 lakh, and C will get 2 lakh of loss.
Yes.
All the partners are getting loss in second part, and the old partners are getting profit in first part. So if you compare this, A was getting profit of 6 lakh in first part. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And A is also getting loss in second part, that is 5 lakh. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is the net effect on A?
1 lakh.
1 lakh.
1 lakh.
1 lakh. Profit or loss?
It's 1 lakh loss, right? No, sorry, 1 lakh profit. Sorry.
Yes, 6 lakh profit, 5 lakh loss. So
Yes,
1 lakh
yes,
profit.
yes.
And same with the B. B is getting 4 lakh as profit and 3 lakh as loss.
1 lakh is profit.
Yes. And C is getting nothing in profit and C is getting 2 lakh in loss.
So it's not loss nor profit for
It is
part
loss
C.
for C.
For part C.
Yes. It is loss for partner C.
Okay.
And how it is a loss? Because C is not getting any profit in first part, but C is getting loss of 2 lakh in second part.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. C is not getting profit and only getting loss of 2 lakhs. So C is in loss.
Loss. Okay.
So it is our method. Memorandum revaluation account is prepared to compensate A and B. So A is in profit of 1 lakh and B is in profit of 1 lakh. Yes. And C is in loss of 2 lakh.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It means C is giving 2 lakh to A and to B.
1 lakh each. Yes.
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 And in future, C will get the share in revaluation profit. So C will get 2 lakh as profit. So it will be net effect will be nil because C is getting loss right now and C will get profit in future of 2 lakh. So it will be nil, 0.
0. Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear. Sir.
So now we understood the revaluation part, and let's talk about now. So now we have to talk about general reserve and accumulated profits. General reserves,
Yes.
accumulated profit and loss. Okay, what is accumulated? That is profit of 2 or 3 years which is not distributed between partners. That is called accumulated profit.
Okay, sir.
And the general reserve is a special reserve which is prepared for any uncertainties. So these two are also a profit. Okay.
Both of them are profit. Oh, okay.
Yes. So at the time of admission of a partner, at the time, not only at the time of admission, whenever there is reconstitution, that is change in profit sharing ratio, admission, retirement, death, all the time we need to distribute our general reserve and profit and loss, accumulated profit and loss, both of this.
Yes,
We
sir.
have to distribute them. We have to distribute them between old partners. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And in which ratio we are going to distribute the general reserve and profit and loss?
Sir, in all ratio.
In old ratio. Very good. Because both of these are also past profit. We have accumulated these profit. We have gathered these profit in past, and we accumulate them. So we have to distribute in the old ratio because old profit should be distributed in old ratio. after admission of new partner, if there is profit in any year, if there is loss in any year, then that profit or that loss will be distributed in in new ratio. But all the old profits will be distributed in old ratio. That's why we will distribute this general reserve and profit and loss at the time of admission of a partner in old ratio between old partners. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So, if question says there is also two case like revaluation. Okay,
Yes.
there is same two cases as the revaluation account. We don't sometimes question asks to distribute the profit or loss, and if they don't say it, we will also distribute. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if question says or if question does not say anything, we will distribute the general reserve or accumulated profit in the old ratio. Okay.
Okay.
But if question specifically says that you don't have to distribute the general reserve or profit or loss, then we don't distribute the general reserve and profit and loss. We have to adjust our capital account. Whenever there is something that question asks you to do in opposite of what we do generally, then we have to adjust our capital account. We have to pass journal entry through capital account. Okay, so there is two cases. You have to understand these two cases. There's two cases. The first one is distribute the accumulated profit. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Distribute the accumulated profit.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes, ask.
Sir, I don't think in our book we have a memorandum revaluation account.
You don't have memorandum revaluation account?
Yes, sir. We don't have that. We only have revaluation account.
Okay, no problem. If question is not asked from the memorandum revaluation account, then we don't need to solve the question.
Okay.
Whatever the question is in your books, you have to solve that. Okay. But
yes, sir.
But if you gain some information, knowledge about both the cases, it will be helpful for you.
Yes.
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 Because you can use that knowledge in future also.
Yes.
So there is two cases in this also. Maybe there is only one cases in your books, but sometimes question asks that you don't have to distribute the accumulated profit. Okay.
Yes, sir, because once I asked my teacher if there was a memorandum revaluation account, she said she didn't know that. She doesn't know what is that.
Okay. Okay. So you should ask your teacher that is there two cases. If we don't want to revise our book value, we don't want to change our book value, then what we have to do?
So if we have to what?
If we don't want to change, if question asks, let me tell you, if question asks not to change the value of assets and liabilities.
Yes.
So what we have to do in that case?
Okay, sir. I'll ask her.
Okay. Okay. So there is two cases in this also. First is distribute, and second one is do not distribute. Okay. So if we distribute the accumulated profit, we have to pass the journal entry. And what entry we have to pass?
Journal entry.
Journal entry. Okay, so journal entry, there is profit distribution. So the old partner capital will increase. Yes or no?
The whole part, yeah, it will increase. Yes, sir.
So for profit, we have to pass general reserve account debit. Profit and loss account, you don't have to write it in short. That's why I'm also writing in profit and loss account debit to partners capital. Partners capital. And which partners? Old partners. So old partners capital. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So this will be the entry for profit, but there may be some loss also. Sometimes there is accumulated loss of 2 or 3 years.
Yes, sir.
It will reduce the capital. That's why partners capital account will be debited. Partners capital account debit to profit and loss account. So it is for loss.
Loss.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
If there is profit, then this entry. If there is loss, then this entry.
Yes.
There may be different type of reserves given in quotient. Then you have to distribute all the reserves and profits. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Only one or two statutory reserves which have to maintain by law. Okay. That should not be distributed.
Okay.
Like provident fund, we can't distribute. It is payable to employees. That's different thing. Okay. So there are many items that is restricted, that cannot be distributed between partners. That is not called profit. So we don't distribute that kind of resource. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if we don't want to distribute, then same entry will be passed. Okay. You can see that if we pass the journal entry, we don't have to pass this journal entry because we don't want to close the books of general reserve and profit and loss account. Then we have to adjust only capital accounts of partners. So what we do, we will pass only one journal entry in which C capital will be debited. Let's say C is new partner. So C capital account will be debited to A capital and to B capital. Okay, C is gaining partner and A and B is sacrificing partner. Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So the entry will be gaining partners capital account debit. To sacrificing partners capital account. Sometimes there is also an old partner which is gaining partner, who is gaining partner. Okay. Sometimes there is a case that old partner also become gaining partner. Then that partner capital account also be debited. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Let's say A, B, and C are old partners, and D is a new partner. Okay.
Okay.
But in new profit sharing ratio, D is getting from A and B, but C is also gaining partner.
It's a gaining partner. Yes, sir.
Yes. C ratio will be increased. That's why he is gaining partner. Gaining partner means which ratio is increased in comparison to old ratio.
Yes, sir.
So if old partner new ratio is higher than their old ratio, then he is also a gaining partner. Then their name will be debited in this entry. Okay. So the entry
Yes.
will be C capital account debit, D capital account debit, and let's say A and B is sacrificing, then A and B will be credited. So which partner's ratio decrease is credited in journal entry, and which partner's ratio increases, that partner will be debited in journal entry. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So let's do some questions.
Sir, my journal entry is very poor. I think in the end, I will have to study the concepts.
Okay. Whatever the problem is, you can ask questions about that. I will check. Okay.
Sure, sir.
So wait, I have to take my book so that I can give you the
Sir.
question. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, do you know about workman compensation reserves and investment fluctuation fund?
What, sir?
Do you know something about workman compensation or investment fluctuation?
No, sir.
Okay, we have to prepare the journal entries and okay, so there is question number 56. If you want to write the facts of the question, actually fact is very, so I prepare the question and first read the question. So that's A and B are partners in a firm sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 2:1. And on 31st March 2016, their balance sheet stood as follows. Okay, let me send you the question. That's where you can understand better. Let's see the question. You can see the question, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So there is two partners, X, Y, share profit in the ratio of 5:3. Their balance sheet as at 31st March 2016 was creditors, employee provident fund, workmen compensation reserve, capital account, sundry debtors, less provision for doubtful debts, stock, land and building, fixed assets, and profit and loss. They admit share into partnership with 1/8 share in profit on this date. Jet bring 20,000 as his capital and 12,000 for goodwill in cash. So Jet acquired his share entirely from X. You can see that Jed is getting his total profit share from X only. So there is only one sacrificing partner and only one gaining partner. Why have nothing to do with sacrifice? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So following revolution are also made. Employee provident fund is to be increased by 5,000. All debtors are good, therefore no provision is required on debtors. The stock includes 3,000 for obsolete items. Creditors are to be paid 1,000 more. Fixed assets are to be revalued at 70,000. Prepare journal entries, necessary accounts, and new balance sheet. So I think balance sheet you know already.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we have 30 minutes to solve this question. After that, you
We will
student.
try, sir. We will try to do it fast.
Yes,
It will take time, but we will see.
yes. So actually, only problem is drawing the lines. After that, I can solve the question in minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So. Okay, first we have to actually clear our revolution doubt. That's why I'm preparing a revolution account first. If time left, then we will prepare the balance portion. Okay, so our line is complete now.
Yes. Sir, I think I found the question in my book also.
Very good.
Yes.
So we have to prepare revolution account here. And the first item is given employee provident fund is to be increased by 5,000. I told you that employee provident fund is our liability and it is, we have to increase this. So that is loss for us. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So by employee provident fund. Actually, it is also called employee PF.
Sir, what is PF?
Provident fund.
Okay.
And what is provident fund?
I don't know.
Okay. So provident fund is actually a fund which is created by employees for their future benefits like retirement benefits. Okay. So when they retire, they will get
So it's like
some
pension.
money. Yes, but
Okay.
it is a lump sum amount. It is not like annuity like lump sum. It is not recurring in nature. You will not get again and again the amount, but you will get one lump sum amount at the time of your retirement, or if you want to withdraw in between your job, then you can also withdraw, but there is only portion you can withdraw, not all the amount.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So it is employee PF. Okay. After that, there is it is given like all debtors are good, and therefore no provision is required on debtors. Means you can see that there is provision for doubtful debts of 600. Yes,
Yes, sir.
on debtors
Um,
in asset side. Here, provision for doubtful debts 600. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So question is saying that we don't require that provision. All debtors are good. So it is good news for us. It is benefit for us.
600. Yes, sir.
So, to provision for doubtful debts 600. Okay. After
Yes.
that, the stock includes 3,000 for obsolete items. Obsolete items is what cannot be sold. You cannot sell the items which are obsolete. Means it is not. We are not able to sell those items. So it is our loss. So buy stock. Sorry, sorry. There is a little mistake. At the time of, you can see that
It
it
should be
is
in the
written.
credit side.
Yes, actually I didn't focus on that, and all the loss is to be debited. So provident fund of 5,000 will be debited to the stock of 3,000 will be debited, and by provision for doubtful debts is to be debited.
Sir, you're writing the asset on the left side, right?
What?
You're writing the assets on the left side, or it's on the left side, right?
No, it is not like assets and liabilities. You can see that if we get the loss, if we incur the loss, we have to write it on the debit side, and if we are getting profit, then it will be credited.
Oh.
So you can see that if liability increases, it is our loss. So 5,000 is on the debit side. If the stock is obsolete, then it is loss for us. Then we write the stock on the debit side. If we don't need provision or doubtful debts, then it is good for us. Then it is credited. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And we have to pay creditors 1,000 more. So it is loss or
No.
profit?
Loss.
Loss. So debit or credit?
Loss will be debit.
So to creditors 1,000. And fixed assets are to be revalued at 70,000. Our fixed assets in balance sheet is 80,000. Old value of fixed assets is 80,000, and now it is to be revalued at 70,000. Loss or profit?
Loss.
So debited.
Yes, sir. Debit.
How much?
70,000.
10,000.
Okay. Okay.
80,000 is the old value. 70,000 is new value. So our loss is only
The
10,000.
difference is 10. Yes.
So now we can calculate the profit or loss. 10, 11, 14, 19. Okay.
Nine.
Is there any other
Okay,
item?
No, sir. No.
No. So the balance will be 18,400, which will be transferred to partner's capital account.
Now we have to distribute it.
Yes, 18,400. In which ratio?
Old ratio, sir.
Between X and Y. In old
Yes.
ratio. So old ratio was 5:3. 8. So if we divide 8 to 2, 3, 2,300. 2,300, and 2,300 into 3 is 6,900, and 2,300 into 5, it will be 11,500. Okay. So if we distribute
Yes.
18,400 into 5 by 8, we will get it will be
11,500.
6,900.
9. Yes, sir. Yes.
Now, after distribution, we have to prepare capital account. Okay. But first, before preparing capital account, I need to clear the goodwill part and workman compensation reserve part. Okay. Let's say we have to pass journal entry also in this portion. So first entry will be cash account debit to C capital. C capital account, and 2 premium for goodwill. So premium account. Okay. And what will be the amount? That is 20,000 as his capital and 12,000 of goodwill. So he is bringing 32,000 in cash. Okay. After that, we have to distribute the premium account debit to sacrificing partner, and sacrificing partner is only X. That's why all the premium will go to the sacrificing partner, that is X. So 12,000, 12,000. And what will be the new ratio? So old ratio of X is 5 by 8, and he's giving 1 by 8 to Z. So his new profit sharing ratio will be 4 by 8. And Y profit share was 3 by 8. It will be same because he did not sacrifice anything. And Z will get 1 by 8. So the new ratio will be 4 is to 3 is to 1. Okay? Because all the denominators are same. That's why we converted the fraction into ratio. Okay, is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Now there is one workman compensation reserve in the books. Okay. There is one workman compensation reserve here in the balance sheet. Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now we have to distribute this because question does not say anything about this. So it is also our profit. Okay. And until there is any information about this, we have to distribute this kind of reserve. Yes. So we will
Yes,
distribute it in which ratio?
Sir, in odd ratio.
Old ratio. So workman compensation reserve account. Sometimes it is also called workman compensation fund. So workman compensation reserve account debit to X capital and to Y capital. Okay. So the workman compensation fund is 5,800, and we have to distribute between old ratio. That's why 8 725 into 3, that is 2,175, and 725 into 5, that is 3,625. So it is the main solution which may be confused, may create some confusion in your mind. So I solved all the confusion part first. So if you have this question in your book, then you can solve the question, and if you don't have the question, then you can
I'll take a screenshot.